Okay, I'm just now realizing that the microphone wasn't working. Okay, now it should work. Now it should be fine. Yeah, I was talking before this. I was saying that we're gonna be testing Dex Cyberus because it only has one fire. Yeah, because it only has one fire mode. And I was saying we first tested out the basic template for a crit weapon, and then we tested out the Toxin 90 variant. Is that noise from the real world or from the music? Okay, this is from the music. It kind of spooked me there for a second. Okay. After that, we tested out a different version, which is like the best version, the first template, but we swap out the crit chance instead. And thus far, the best one is still the template. So we're gonna put it in the bookmarking region. You can't see that, it's behind the VC face section, but this is what we do. We just grab it and drop it here. Okay. Going back, let's test less fire rate overall, like fire rate and corrupted crit chance. This is the least fire rate we can go with. Okay, 84. That's better. That makes sense in a way, in a sense. Yeah, it does make sense. Like template, this is the template, 85.94. That's the best one we had. And now we beat it with an 84.83. And the difference is over a second, so it is legit. So, can we beat this? Well, that's a different question. Considering that we don't have too much ammo, what if we swap out base damage for magnetic magazine? What will that look like? And what if now we add the corrupted crit chance back? Will that improve the performance? Or will that hurt it? I'm guessing probably not better, because base damage is quite useful when you don't have an arcane equipped. So let's see. Oh, 92. Yeah, it is not better. So what about the corrupted variant now? We should also check radiation reload after that. But I have not found a way for radiation reload to lose the magnetic magazine yet, because we also have Corpus. If we didn't have Corpus, there was a chance for it, but without it, it's just no. Was that better or was that worse? 92? Yeah, that was worse actually. Surprising. Let's go back to fire rate. Actually, what about Vigilante fire rate? That's even less. Let's go back to the base damage variant. Let's see if Vigilante fire, which is... we will see its official name in a second. I forget what it was. I think it was like Vigilante Fervor or something. Something along those lines. So let's see if that minute 5% enhanced crit chance is actually beneficial enough. Oh, we should also test out the 100 munition build with the 50% skip enabled. We will do that momentarily. Let me pour myself some tea. 87. No, it's not better. Let's go to fire rate, and we were testing out. Did we test out radiation reload? I don't think we did. Let's try it. $96 compared to 92. No, it's not better. What next? What variation should we test out next? I guess Hunter Mumu and Vigilante multi-shot, as well as a hammer shot variant instead of crit damage. Let's go. $93. That's not too bad with a 50% skip enable. But it's also not better than 84. Yeah, it's just not better. What about the corrupted variant? How about that? Since we're only going for half the hits that would require a kill, more or less, half the HP of the enemy, maybe it is valid to go with corrupted fire rate with Hunter Mumu. Let's see. By the way, is the music loud enough or is it too loud? I think it's alright considering the fact that it's quiet because we have to wait for the test to finish. 94.24. It's worse, even with Hunter Mumu. So I think it's pretty fair to say it's alright not to test corrupted fire rate anymore. Because in every variation we tested thus far, it was only base fire rate, which is speed trigger, that was ahead. That's also called Vigilante Ferro, I forgot the name. Let's throw that away. Let's disable skip enemy at 50%. And let's go back to Vigilante Armament. So let's see how that turns out. Come on now. Come on. Come on. 98.68. So that's terrible. Yeah, that's horrible. That's useless. Okay, let's drop that. Let's go back to Serration. And here we're gonna further improve our crit damage. Or not crit damage. Wait, what if we did actually? Okay, let's actually try that. Let's further improve our crit damage first. We are hammer shot instead of base damage, Serration. How much of an increase is that? 5.6, 4.4. It's significant. It's at least a 25% increase at the minimum. And we have guaranteed crits, so let's see. We could also try Infected Clip after this. $94.4. That's not 50% skip or anything. That's just vigilante armament instead of base damage. It's so much not better. So let's go back to the good old hammer shot Galvap Serration. Let's see what that does. I didn't test out the 90% toxin invasion because it was obvious that it's not better. Like there was no chance of that beating 84. From 90 something to 84, it's not gonna happen. Wow, 91. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But yeah, it's still not beating 84. Let's have a few more tests just to be on the safe side. What next? Good question. Shivering Contagion, Vigilante Fervor, Internal Bleedings. Doesn't have a guaranteed proc or anything. If we add reload, we tried that. Shred, Prime Shred. These are two just the worst version of speed trigger, so it makes no difference really. Because we don't have punch through in this damage calculator. Fast hand, Prime Fast Hand, Hammer Shot, Accuracy, Point Strike Rifle, Elementalist. I don't think I can fit Rifle Elementalist kind of stuff anywhere. But if I was to try, I would drop fire rate for it and put Hunter and Moo back in. Go back, enable that. Let's see. How does that look like? I'm guessing the status loss is quite significant because of the reduced fire rate. $105. Wow, that's horrifyingly bad. That's so much worse, actually. Yeah, fire rate is a big deal. We cannot give it up. All right. I sure can't come up with anything else. We tried the radiation variant. We could try going for corrosive, but viral is such a universal element that with a 165 variant, it's just no way of beating it. I guess we'll try. Let's go corrosive. Let's actually see the difference between a cold 90 variant as well as a cold 165 variant. How big is the difference? Let's see. Is it really as big as I make it out to be? I assume it is. Look at the difference. 84 to 95. Wow. So if you don't have this mod, you're not getting any of these values at all. Like this 91 that we got with Galvapt swapping into Hammershot. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We need this cold 165 so badly. What if we go double 6060 instead? How would that look? The chirping birds in the background. It's quite nice. It's quite relaxing. I'm actually about to fall asleep just because of it. 96. It's even worse than the 90 version. Eh. Alright, I guess we did find the result. It's number 4 with 84.83, right? We didn't have anything better. Yep, number 4. It's not too far off the basic template, but yeah, it's a little bit different because it's not using the corrupted variant, it's using the base variant. Okay, let's save that bad boy. And let us save it here too. There we go. I should open Discord now and post it inside of the event forum. Give me a second. I'm gonna do that right away. Yeah. Now, what weapon were we testing again? Dex Cypress or something? Yeah, Dex Cypress. Let's see. Let's search for Dex. Dex Cypress is only Dex variant in this test. That's alright. Post. And we also need to update the spreadsheet. The number is 84.83. Dex. Oh, I said Control F. Dex. Yes, there we go. 84.83. And put it on open. Let me show it to you as well. Here it is. Dex Cypress MR7. Normally I wouldn't even test this weapon with full mods because it's under MR8, but now we can see which of these are actually worth. Now look at the Soma Prime right here. It's MR7, but it's getting a result of 62. That's pretty solid. Like even Cyber's Prime is not getting a... Dex Cyber's is at 84. Cyber's Prime is at 71. Wow, look at the difference. It's quite significant. Remember that it's almost like a logarithmic situation where an 80 is significantly better than a 90. And a 71 is so much better than an 84. There's so many more of them left to test. It's almost overwhelming. But I'll get there slow and steady, no matter how long it takes. Let's test out Base Opticore next. Yeah, let's do that. What number is... Oh, okay, so here's the question. Are we going charge shot or are we going quick shot? I'm thinking we should go charged shot. Or am I? Let's see. What's the difference? The damage is twice. It takes more than twice though to shoot it. However, because of the fact that we're shooting once, we're only using one shot for the full damage. But the other way around, we're using more ammo, which means we're going to be reloading more. Essentially, their builds are the same thing though. I can feel it. So let's go with charge shot first, and then we're going to try the same thing again on quick shot. Let's actually try a template and see which one wins in a template situation. Let me reset all the results first though. See this trash can icon? You click it, boom, all the results are gone except the bookmarks, of course. Let's see, what's our template for this kind of weapon? Is it crit weapon? Yes. Is it status weapon? Also yes. But because it's very low fire rate, which is fire is only 1. Wait, charge time is 2 seconds. Holy heck. Base damage, corrupted, no, not galvanized, multi-shot, corrupted crit chance, or base crit chance. We'll find out. Galvanized status, corrupted fire rate. Dear lord, this thing's charge time. Galvanized status. Wait, charge time is 2.5. Wait, charge time, here it says charge time is 2. Oh, because of corrupted crit chance. Oh yeah, I forget. Does it also affect the fire rate? Let's see. Oh yes, it does. Corrupted fire rate, then go cold, and toxin 60-60, I'm guessing. Because the fire rate is so low, we need extra status chance. Yeah. Let's test it. The fact that the AoE part of this weapon is not affected by multi-shot is an unforgivable sin. Like, no matter how much your multi-shot is, the AoE part of this weapon will only hit once. And that sucks. It sucks so much. Yeah, I forgot. We've enabled 2 things at once. That's not how weapons work. Let's delete that result. Also, let's go back. Make sure that 50% skip is not enabled. There we go. Oh, it's sucking forever. Holy heck. I'm regretting trying to build for Opticore. Holy heck, it's so slow. Maybe I should have bumped up the... Because the number of shots is so small, I should have bumped up the time scale. Oh my god, that took so long. What the heck? Do we need 2 fire rates on this thing? And drop off galvanized aptitude completely? 200! 200! I guess this is not a crowd killing weapon. It makes sense. Look at these kill times. 86 for a single target. Oh my god. Let's drop galvanized tires and okay. Let's keep galvanized tires actually. And let's go back. Use quick shot now. Oh, I should have bumped up the the time scale. Holy heck, this is gonna take forever. God, why do I do this to myself? Who will even care? Who? Who will care? Tell me. Who will care? No one. But I still have to finish it. Even if no one will ever see it, I have to finish it because it's my responsibility as the person that started this project. Once you start, you have no choice. You must finish it. Dear Lord. Well, quick shot is better, that much is obvious. So we're gonna go with quick shot. Okay, let's put 2 fire rates on this thing. And let's increase the time scale too. Because it kind of sucks right now. Max it out at 300. That might have been a bit too much actually. The timer is going very slowly. Look at the timer at the bottom. It's not real time, it's slower. Which means we're not limited by time scale. We're limited by actual performance of the device. Or the capability of the engine, because yeah. $232. Is that better? Yes, yes it is, because the fire is so low, it's insane. What if we had another one? Yeah, it's not gonna fit anywhere. Dear Lord, I want to give up on this. It's taking too long. Maybe I'll do it off stream or something, because dear Lord, this is boring. Like, there's a limit to how much boring I can handle at a time. Let's try Jupiter? What is the gimmick of this weapon again? I forget. I think it's just the buckshot variant, which does like nothing. So we're just gonna focus on the AoE, like the auto. Let's see the buckshot. Look at the fire rate. Wait, the fire rate of the buckshot is like 7? There's no way. Just copying the fire rate of the normal one. There's no way. Oh, it's a charge time weapon. Oh, it's a 1 second charge time. Yeah, that makes sense. A 1 second charge time is a damage of 127. Yeah, it's not useful at all. Let's just go with auto fire and call it a day. Let's reduce that to 200. There we go. Template. What weapon is it? Hybrid. Has good enough base status chance. that we probably don't need to mess with it too much, so we're gonna base damage, Galv multi, corrupted crit, CD, GS I guess, but this is technically condition overload. Then we're gonna go corrupted fire rate and the good old cold tox. Do we need the 60 variant or could we go 90? I'm thinking we can go 90. Because 45% status chance is quite good. But we are not currently holding full physical. So we only have a total of 4 damage types. Let's go. $62. Now that's a respectable time. Let's try the 60 variant. $61. It's better. Is it enough of a difference? Yes, it is. It's like a second of difference. That's not usually something that can be randomly acquired. So what about point strength? Point strength instead of critical delay, so we have more fire rate. $62. It's not better. It's actually worse than the template too. Alright, so we're sticking with critical delay then. The difference was significant enough to convince me that this is the way to go. But what if we added point strike and normal fire rate? What then? What's our magazine looking like? Let's see. 12, yeah, the ammo economy is pretty good, like 2.5 times of the fire rate is nowhere near magazine. So I'm guessing this is significantly not better. $62.93. Indeed, that is the case. Alright, let's go back to the good old corrupted crit chance, corrupted fire rate. What if he dropped base damage for magnetic magazine? How about that? $64. It's not better. It's actually so much worse. Funny how having viral, magnetic, and corrosive together was not better. It's a fun combination, but yeah, it did not beat it out. What do we want to test out next? I guess we could go Rad Reload as well, since we're here. Yeah, but I have a feeling we're not gonna beat that somewhat similar to template build. Oh, by the way, if anybody watching decides that they want to make a build of their own and beat my build, go ahead. And then post it in the public and the rifles level 100 in Discord server. I'll even give you credit for it. What do we do now? I guess we could do hammer shot. That's always a fun one to test. Is it too much size chance now? Can we go Toxin 90 now? These are all questions we will answer. Nope, not better. But what about the 90 variant? What about corrosive magnetic instead of corrosive viral? That's a fun one. Let's try that first. Think after this. Come on. 63.74. That's still not bad. But since we will be using Cold 165 in the Toxin variant. Oh wait, I didn't check. Was this better than the last one? Oh, the answer is still a no. So even with that kind of size chance, getting more was still useful. Let's go to normal crit damage. There it is. And we have base corrosive. Now let's get corrosive and magnetic. Oh, I think the reason is that our corrosive value is so small. I think that's probably it. It's so small it's not even proccing. Look at that. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, it's a base of 7 compared to 31 and 23. So yeah, it does make sense. But let's try it out anyway. Where is our cold and the electricity? So really that's the reason that even though we could have 80% size chance, it was still better. Because we were getting the corrosive procs. Oof, ouch. From 61 to 78. Wait a second, 61? This is actually a... Wow, this weapon is quite good. Wait, 61? That's not bad at all. What mastery rank is this thing? Let me find it. EFV. Jupiter, that's MR14 though. Oof, yeah, at MR14, I'm pretty sure we can do better than that. That's the Fenmore. We get Fenmore in that level. Ouch. But yeah, 61 is not bad. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's it. I'm not capable of coming up with a build bear yet. And I'm pretty convinced that this is it. Base damage, Galv, multi-corrupted crit chance, crit damage, Galv status, crit the fire rate, and these two. We tested out the crit variant, we tested out the position of whether it should be Cold Tox 60 or Cold Tox 90. We tested out hammer shot, we tested out magnetic and radiation instead of Galv status and instead of base damage. I guess technically we didn't test out instead of base damage, but considering the fire and considering the status chance, yeah, that's a definite no-go. We tested out the fire rate and corrupted crit chance, their connection with each other, and yeah, all of those, and this is still the best build. $61.25. I usually would review like the builds people send, double check them, test them, like test the edge cases with them, like what if I swap this to that, that to this, make sure they did a good job. And because it was just myself, I'll just give it a check mark. It is 61.25. There we go. We tested out 2 weapons. And I could go for a third, but I feel like I am about to fall asleep. So, let's end it here. That was a good run. No? Yeah, I feel like it was a good run. Let's call it a day, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. So, have a fun time, and make sure to live your life. Make sure to live today in a way that you will not regret. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye.